Welcome back on your Lobo Coaches Show alongside the head football coach Bob Davie. I'm Robert Portnoy. It is time for our Subway Ask the Coach segment. You can submit your questions to the coach at golobos.com. This one comes from Chris in Rio Rancho. Coach Davie, he asks, which players have most exceeded your expectations coming into this season through the first 6 games?
You know, it's a good question. I'd probably have to go to the group of guys that never played before. You know, look at Jamal Price on the offensive line, who's, you know, come out of nowhere and just been a very consistent player. Johnny Fisciano this time a year ago was home in San Antonio. He's our starting offensive tackle. Reese White, amazing how far he has come at a new position. He was a wide receiver last year. Those guys on offense. On defense, you'd have to say Brett Bowers, David Guthrie, Saquon Edwards, Dakota Cox. You know, guys that have never really played on the field before in college football. So we have a lot of them because we have a lot of youth.
David Guthrie, unbelievable from the safety position, and Brett Bowers, those are 2 guys you made special trips to bring to New Mexico.
Yeah, and we're fortunate we were able to get those 2 guys. They came in, and really partly because of the state of the program, where they can walk in and just start from the first day, but they're really good, solid players, and they've been really good for the chemistry of our team.
All right, Subway Ask the Coach question. Submit your question at golobos.com if you had one for the head football coach, Bob Davie. Now, it's time for our Subway Player of the Game. We have selected Kasey Carrier, another 100-yard rushing day, but he was big in the pass game this week, Coach Davie. He caught 3 balls, the little wheel out in the flat, this one for a touchdown on 4th down.
Big 4th down, you know, 4th and 6 from the 25-yard line. We're down 7 points. I didn't feel like the field goal would give us enough in the big picture of the game. And to catch that ball, it was thrown behind him, then tiptoe down the sidelines. You know, Kasey's building his resume. He's building his resume maybe for a chance to play professional football, but we're going to get 6 more games out of him before we start worrying about that.
So a week ago, you got him as the pitch guy. This week, you get him in the pass game. You got something else in store for us?
Well, you know what, the encouraging part about yesterday overall, just going back to yesterday, we were able to throw the ball with a little more efficiency. We dropped some balls, but certainly getting those running backs out in space in the open field off the pass game is part of the plan.
Cole Gauchi, 156 yards passing, his career best by 1 yard over the 155 he had at home against Wyoming a season ago. Continuing to mature as a passer, some good throws, but as you point out, even that throw there a little bit behind, still a work in progress.
Oh, no question. I mean, everybody that watches us play can see that, but you know, the throw he made to Jarek Magnet down the middle of the field was as good as it gets. You know, he's made a throw each of the last 3 weeks like that, where it was as good as you could possibly throw. And it was good to see Vega come in. You know, Vega is a very confident guy. He stepped up in the pocket and made a throw to Bundy. So one step at a time, you know, it's getting a little more balanced.
A half minute, that quarterback situation is going to be interesting. I know it's very early, but concussion symptoms, Clayton Mitchum is coming back, maybe, and now Cole with maybe the knee injury. It could be Vega on this coming Saturday?
Either me, you, or Vega, one of the 3. So I think Vega has the eligibility. Yeah, we'll know more about Cole today. It wasn't quite as bad as we first thought, but it's still a knee. Clayton Mitchum coming back, who knows, with the concussion symptoms last week. So David Vega, get ready. One thing, he'll be fun to watch.